All right, guys, I think I am live, and hopefully my microphone and everything is working correctly. If you are seeing me but not hearing me, or hearing me but not seeing me, please post on the Facebook, our normal Team Rhino, or you can post on the event page of this Google Live Hangout if you're on that. So if you clicked on the link that I put in the Team Rhino coaching page, then you should be on that event page. If you clicked on the Google Plus link and you're seeing the video, and then there's a place to say something if you want to. You can talk there and say, hey, I can't hear you, or of course, I guess if you can't hear me, you didn't hear that, but you can talk there, ask me questions, things like that as I go through this presentation. Today, so this is a Team Rhino call basically for this week. I've never done a team call like this. We usually do it on a conference call and it's all telephone and everybody can talk in. We're going to try this out for just this week because I want to kind of kill two birds with one stone. I want to do this live and talk to you guys about a couple of things that new coaches ask about a lot, and I think it's really good information for new coaches especially, and some coaches that have been around for a while may also get something out of this that they didn't even know about a couple of topics. So the first one is switching coaches. When you come across a customer who already has a coach, maybe they're not working with that coach and you need to get them switched, they're trying to order something from you, but they already have an account under someone else. How do you do that? What's the best way to do that? So we're going to cover that topic. We're also going to cover product link format because a lot of people will go into the shop and highlight the URL up in the top and send it to people, and it doesn't work because it's a secure environment, so those links don't work. So you have to know how to do the product links, or I'll show you a tool called coachingcodes.com where you can get all those product links, but we're going to learn the product link format as well. So that's what our team call is about tonight. It's a little more technical, a little less about your vision and about how to talk to people or things like that. We're going to talk technical stuff tonight. Okay, so let's first do our normal team call stuff before I get into the talking about those two topics. First things first is our recognition for people. Okay, so I want to make sure that we recognize our top volume producers. Oh, and I just thought of something I need to go check on real quick. Make sure that I'm not forgetting something extremely important. I just had this panic that I forgot something that's super important. Okay, no, so that didn't happen. All right, sorry for the sidetrack there. So let's go. We didn't have any rank advancements of note this week. So we're going to talk about top volume producers. So number one on our top volume producers is Jody Williams with a huge week. Number two, Mark Ancilla, another huge week. And then we had Henrietta Yabany on the top volume producers again, which I think she was last week, or she has been at least one other time. Jamie Steele again, and then Amanda Engel rounding out the top five. So congratulations to you guys for a great week. It was a good volume week overall for the whole team. So congratulations to you guys. Success Club, there might be a couple people that have just hit Success Club today and it hasn't shown up in the online office, but we need to get some more people in Success Club. It's the 8th of the month already, so let's get some more people in Success Club. If you're one of those with 2, 3, 4 points, let's push and go get it. I want to start a new recognition system for Success Club. I want to start pushing the idea of 5 by the 5th and 10 by the 10th. It's going to be kind of a special Success Club recognition area where people who are really pushing and have that motto, I know a lot of top coaches who are all about 5 by the 5th and 10 by the 10th, and we're going to push for that, and I'm going to recognize people that make 5 by the 5th and 10th by the 10th in a different way than I recognize everybody else in Success Club. And that's going to be my push every month, is to make 5 by the 5th and 10 by the 10th. I missed 5 by the 5th, but I still got 2 days for 10 by the 10th, and I think I can do it, and I think you can too. So let's go for that. Now let's go to announcements real quick. I'm going to try to make this call really short because I want to use these trainings that I'm going to break out of this on our team training site as videos that will live on forever for training on how to do product links and switching coaches until I guess until they change things on us. But so I'm going to try to get through that quick. Couple of announcements though. Remember the P90X3 challenge packs and TurboFire challenge packs are on sale, of course. We're having a whole bunch more people signing up for Summit. I've seen several people who have made the leap, and I know for a lot of people it's a financial strain, and there's a couple people who are sharing rooms and making it work to get to Summit, and I really appreciate that, and you are going to appreciate it when you actually get there. If you're on the fence about it, or you're thinking, no, I can't go, revisit that and get to Summit. I'm telling you, how many people have we had on the phone call this last month? Mike Ryan, he said, go to Summit. Josh Spencer said, go to Summit. Jimmy Nelson said, go to Summit. I keep saying, go to Summit. Okay, these are successful people who go to Summit and they believe in it, and they're not trying to steer you wrong. So come to Summit. And I think that is all for my announcements. One last plug for the Getting Better training. We're doing another one right now for learning how to talk to people, learning how to have those conversations, and people are really enjoying it. I think there's a lot of good things happening there, good discussions going on, and Mark Cancilla is running the Crash Course training, another training right now, and there's been some awesome videos that have come up in there where people have talked about their whys, and those people are moving forward. He's pushing to have everybody in that group either Emerald or Diamond, depending on where they're at currently, by the end of that 4 weeks, and there's people really pushing for that. So if you want to get in the next one, or you could even be added to some of these that have already started, if you're really ambitious, let me know. Okay, get in touch with me. Let me go check the other pages and make sure that no one's telling me that things are going wrong here, since I've never done this before. Check the team page here, and then we're going to get right into these trainings. And I'll make this as quick as possible. The internet is going slow for me. So Leona actually already has a question. Easiest way to switch a customer when they are procrastinating to do it. What info do I need to call Coach Relations? That's a great question, and we are going to cover that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to see if I can share my screen with you. Hopefully this all works. New things here. Yeah, so let's go right here. Start screen share. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, so I'm going to kind of start this out a little bit more formally because I'm going to break this part of the video out to do a training. So welcome to our training. This is a training on switching coaches for your customers, basically. This is going to teach you as a coach how to switch customers that already have an account over to you as their coach. Okay, so this is when you are talking to someone, say on social media or one of your friends, and maybe in the past they have purchased P90X, or like a long time ago they could have purchased P90X. And that's pretty common that people have purchased P90X a long time ago, or Insanity, or maybe they're really active, someone that you're really active, they've already got T25 or something, and you meet them, and they're not already working with a coach, and they want to buy Shakeology from you or something. You've got to get their account switched over to you, because if they order through their account while it's attached to somebody else, then that other coach that it's attached to is going to get the sale for that. Okay, so the first thing I do is when someone is already working with another coach, I don't switch them. I tell them to go work with the coach that they already have. If they are not with a coach, then I tell them, okay, let's get you switched over to me. Okay, so how are we going to do that? There's two ways to switch. You can switch them yourself, and you can use either chat or phone to do that, or you can have them switch themselves by email, chat, or phone. And one little trick there, if you have them email, I always have them CC me on those emails so that I can see that they actually sent the email. Okay, so, oh, whoops, that is not what I wanted to click. Okay, let's see. So got through that. Let's go ahead and switch slides here. So switching coaches, switching them yourself. This is the #1 way that I switch people over to me when I'm working with a customer that already has an account. I switch them myself. I default to this. I always do it unless I cannot get the information that I need to do it. Here's the information that you need. You need their name, the name preferably on the account. Sometimes the name that someone has in Facebook or something like that is not their real name or full real name or legal name that they use when they create an account, like on teambeachbuddy.com. So you got to make sure you know what their name is. For most people, it's the same. You have to know the email address that they use when they sign into their account. So make sure that they have given you the email that is on their account when they sign in. And then you need their last order number, or I should say or, not of, or credit card, last 4 digits of the credit card that they used on their last order. Now that last part might seem difficult, like maybe they don't even have their last order number or their last invoice from their order. That's probably true, and that's the hardest part of switching people yourself, is that you need that order number. Okay, so some people may have just ordered recently. Maybe they just ordered T25 and they don't have a coach. You can get that order number from them fairly easily. If they haven't ordered recently, then it's a little bit more difficult. Okay, so maybe they don't have an order number. Then you're not going to be able to switch them before they order from you via the chat message or phone or anything like that. Okay, so if you do get that order number, it's really easy, and here's how you do it. You go into the chat option, which you can find. I actually could show you that real quick. Make sure that you can see that. So if you're in your Coach Online office, in any spot in your Coach Online office, go to the home page. Okay, so here we are on our home page of the Coach Online office. Go down and you can click on Contact Us right here, and then go Request a Live Chat right there. Okay, so you go into that chat option and chat with Coach Relations, and you tell them, I need to switch a customer to me so that I am their coach, and then they will ask you for this information. They will ask you for the name, the email, and the last order number, or the last 4 of the credit card that they used on their last order. Okay, that's the best way to do it, because you get a transcript emailed to you of that conversation. So if they don't actually do the switch properly, you can say, hey, you said you did it. Here's the transcript that says that you did it. Okay. Second option is you can call them up on the phone. Maybe you're not at a computer and you need to get this customer switched really quick. Call them up on the phone, give them that same amount of information. You've got the customer switched over to you. Easy. Here's the little trick though, okay? Most people, what they're trying to do is they find out that someone's like, yeah, I want to buy this challenge pack from you. You know, yeah, I want to get in your challenge group or whatever. And then they find out last minute, oh crap, they've already got a coach and an account, and now we've got to try to get them switched before they can order. Here's the thing. If they don't have a last order number for you to get them switched really quick, as soon as they order, they will have a last order number, and that's the best part. Okay, so a lot of people don't think about this. If they're getting ready to order a challenge pack from you, every piece of information that you need in order to switch them over to you will be on the order confirmation email that they get right after they order. So what I have people do a lot of times is, instead of trying to get it all switched before, I tell them, look, just log into your account, order your challenge pack. It'll show up for the coach that they already have or whatever for a few minutes. So as soon as you get that order confirmation email, forward that order confirmation email to my email at ryan@tribasetraining.com. When I get that, I get on chat and I have all the information right in that confirmation email. I know exactly what email address they use because that's the one that the confirmation email came to. It has the order number on it, and it has the name that they used on the account in there, right? So I just tell them, just forward that to me and I can get your account switched to you. So that's the trick. Do it after they order with you, and that will give you an order number to actually use to switch for them. And then you don't have to rely on them switching themselves, which I like personally better, okay? So that's how I switch customers over to me as their coach. Having them switch is the other option. What they will need in order to switch is they have to use the email that is associated with their account. So if they send an email to coachrelations@teambeachbody.com, but they send it from their work email or something that's not the email that's on their account, or they sent it from their personal when their work was the one on the account, then it's not going to work right. They have to send the email from the account that they use to log into their Team Beachbody account. They're going to need the contact info for Coach Relations, which you're going to need to provide for them. Your Coach ID is helpful information for them. So you go into your Coach Online office and you see your Coach ID. Hopefully you know it by now, or you're getting to know it. It's something you should have written down on your 7-day training quick start paper. So having your Coach ID is helpful. So here's how they do it. They send an email to coachrelations@teambeachbody.com. CCU is always something I ask them to do, and then include your Coach ID. So they would say something like, I want to switch my coach to Ryan Chapman, Coach ID 38397. Please switch me to him, and send that email. That's all they would have to do. Their other option, they can call Coach Relations with the Coach ID or name, and Coach Relations can switch them over the phone. Again, they can do this before or after they order with you. I prefer that they do it before they order with me if they're going to do it themselves, because I don't want them to order with their other account not attached to me and then forget to send the email. It does take longer when they send an email, which is why I like to get them transferred and switched myself. Okay, so hopefully that answered all your questions about how to switch customers over to you as their coach, and hopefully that little trick of switching them after they order, if they're going in the process of wanting to order something from you right now, was helpful for you. Okay. Alrighty, so let's continue with the other training here. I'm going to be able to break that out hopefully. Let me check the pages one more time and make sure nobody's asking any questions or anything. Oh, so Teresa, it sounds like Teresa was saying that you didn't, all you saw was the PowerPoint slide. You never saw me showing where to find the contact us or whatever. This screen share is sometimes a little wonky on the on here. Hopefully that came through pretty well though. And I think I answered your question, Leona, about the easiest way to switch a customer, what info you need to call Coach Relations. So you do have to get some info from them. Hopefully you can get that info from them, and then you can call Coach Relations or chat yourself. Okay, let's see here. I am going to go screen share my other PowerPoint slide here and get to the product link format training. Make sure that is showing up. Okay, everybody, so for product link format, I want to go through this training because there's a couple of easy ways. What I see a lot of people doing is they're going into the coach or into the shop, the Team Beachbody shop, and they're highlighting the URL out of there and trying to send that to somebody. So let me see if I can do screen sharing properly this time and show you what I mean by that. Let's see here. See if this is going to show better. So where's that? There we go. So hopefully right now you can see the Team Beachbody shop. Yes, I think that's working. Okay, so what people are doing is say, oh, look, I'm going to send them the P90X3 link. They'll go up here and they'll copy that extranet.securefreedom.com $1 million body, this whole long URL, and send it to somebody. That does not work. Okay, it doesn't work for anybody to see. They will not get to the right spot attached to you as a coach if you send them the link that way. Okay, so let's see, let me go back to sharing my PowerPoint with you. Okay, so let's go through product link format training so that you can understand how you do send product links to people that will actually get them to the right spot in the shop so that they can either sign up for an account with you, buy a challenge pack from you, buy whatever it is that they're wanting to buy, so you can send them the correct product link. First of all, we have a great tool which is called coachingcodes.com. Okay, and all you have to do is enter your coach ID into coachingcodes.com, and it will generate all of the product links that you need to send to people. Every product link that you can think of will pop up on one screen, and you can copy and paste anything you want, which is awesome because then you don't have to really know the product link format very well, and that's great. I'm going to show you the product link format in just a second anyway, just in case coachingcodes.com goes down or something like that. But for now, let's go check out coachingcodes.com so you can see it and see what it looks like. So if you go to coachingcodes.com, you will find this website, and you will find this little area right here. And all you have to do is put your coach ID in here. So I'll put my other coach ID in there. Click Get Your Screen Name, and it should be able to bring up what your screen name is here. Sometimes it's a little bit slow, but it brings up my screen name of my second business center there. And then if you click in that box and hit Enter, it will go and update all of these links with your coach ID 257107, and you come down here and there's links to all the different sections. So if you want to send somebody a link to a, let's pick something here, link to challenge packs. So I click this link for challenge packs right here, and now it has a link that I can copy and paste for every type of challenge pack there is. If I want to send somebody a Les Mills Pump challenge pack, here's a direct link with my coach ID attached in the correct format to the shop, right to that particular item. Okay, so it just generates all the links that you need. It even has links for, if you go back up to the top, all the way up here to this, the first things it shows here are the links for your coach pages. So your main coach sales page, beachbodycoach.com/RyanChapman2, your reset page, your Shakeology website, and then it has even links for if you want somebody to join as a free member with you, there's the link. If you want somebody to just go to the shop with your link, there it is. Not to a specific product, but just the main page of the shop. If you want somebody to become a coach, they want to send them right to the coach sign up, here's a link. Okay, so coachingcodes.com does everything for you. That's all you need to know basically about product links if you have that website available to you. Okay, so that's coachingcodes.com. Let me go back to my screen share, my PowerPoint here, so we stay on task. So that's coachingcodes.com. Now let's talk about product link format and how it actually works real quick so that you know if you didn't use coachingcodes.com, how would it be? So there's a document in their back office. If you go to your Coach Online office, go to My Business, My Forms and Documents, and you will find Team Beachbody Price List and Product Links form. It actually describes what I'm about to describe to you about how to format your product links, and it has exactly this. This is actually copy and pasted right out of there. So it tells you if you want somebody to become a coach, you use this link right here, and you simply replace your coach ID right there in that spot, and that's your Become a Coach link. If you want somebody to sign up for a free Team Beachbody membership, here's your link. Put your coach ID right there. If you want somebody to sign up for a club membership, here's your link, put your coach ID right there, and that's all there is to it. So you can go and get that document and have that format available to you at any time. Here's what it looks like for a product. So this is you have to replace two things when you're using the product link. Like if you want them to go directly to the P90X3 DVD package, you have to replace two things. Your ID, your coach ID, which is not a problem. You know how to get your coach ID and put that in there. And then you have to replace this part right here, the Enter Product SKU part, with the product SKU or the item number from the shop. So you can see that right here. I screenshot the P90X3 area from the Team Beachbody shop. Item number X3 base. All you would do is take that X3 base with all capitals like they're supposed to be. The X and the B are capitalized. Make sure everything's, just copy and paste that little part right there and replace this red word with that, and you get your product link. Okay, so that's all there is to product links. It's different than copying the URL out of the shop like I showed you. It's this format all the time with your ID at the end and replacing the product SKU. Okay, so let me go back, screen share the shop again real quick, just to make sure everybody understands that. So when I go to the shop right here, this right here is that enter product SKU that I replace. Okay, so I could copy that, put it right where the enter product SKU is. Doesn't matter what product it is. If I go to the Slim and 6 page, I will see a different product SKU or item number there. Eventually, if my internet would be a little bit quicker here, it would show up and I would be able to grab that. Okay, so it's not showing up very quickly, so we'll just move on. But oh, there it is. So, oh, it just went back. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, so let me check and make sure there's no other questions here real quick. Check the Facebook page. I'm going to unscreen share. So I will check the Facebook page. It looks like everything is all good there. Check the Team Rhino call. And that's it. So sounds like no other questions. If you've got questions, can you please go ahead and put them on the event page or on the Facebook page? And otherwise, we're pretty much done. And I'll get these videos up on our team training site so everybody can see them. And Teresa, I never told you about that because you never asked. We actually, you know, I think coaching codes is probably something I've actually thought about putting coaching codes in our 7-day training so that people know about it, but I also don't want people overwhelmed with things at the beginning and introducing a whole nother website where you put things in and it pops out all these crazy links and everything. I didn't think was the right thing to put in 7-day training. So I have never really figured out a place to put it where I can tell everybody about it. We have talked about it on the team page before, but maybe before you became a coach or maybe in the midst of a whole bunch of other posts on the team page or something like that. So anyway, that's that. Anybody else have any questions or anything they want to ask about these two topics while we're online? I'll wait a little bit longer here and see if anybody's got questions. I don't want to cut anybody off, and we can cut this video out anyway, so no big deal. Y'all can just stare at me for a while or leave. If you don't have questions, we're done, so you're welcome to go do whatever you have to do for the rest of the night, and I really do appreciate you guys being on the call or being on the presentation, since it's not really a call, and for a couple of you for asking questions, and I hope that this helped you a little bit. I'll refresh this and see if anybody else had questions. Otherwise, we're out of here. I guess that's it. So I'll talk to you guys again next week. We're going to have Megan Ewaldson on the call, who is like 7-star diamond, did it in like under a year. She's awesome, so she'll give us some good information. And that's it for tonight. Thank you, guys.